Welcome in, Leo. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, welcome to my channel. Say it's Soltero. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. I did want to give a big shout out to those of you who have been supporting my channel by hitting the like button, making a comment, or subscribing. Definitely makes a huge difference. I'm just a little channel and trying to grow. So, again, thank you so much. For those of you that have been doing that, however, you've been supporting me, really do appreciate it. So that being said here, guys, this is going to be your weekly love reading for September 13th to the 20th. Please keep in mind the week of the 13th to the 20th, we do have a beautiful full moon in Pisces, which really, you know, Pisces is very emotional. So I feel like it's definitely going to be that kind of week here for you, Leo. I do apologize. I already tried to record this, and then because these cards are so shiny, I was like getting the reflection of my overhead light. So I had to re-record it. So I'm not going to redraw, but I'm going to walk you through your cards. So again, this is the love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the sign of Leo, September 13th to the 20th. Hopefully you find a message here that resonates. If nothing resonates, feel free to check out your monthly as well. I did do another what you don't see coming in love. So those are all timestamps. So feel free to check those out. Alrighty, so let's jump in here, Leo. So the first card that came out for your person, who this person is, how they're feeling about you, they came out here as the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like the person that you're dealing with definitely could be a fixed sign like yourself. But in this card, as you can see, I feel like right now your person and you are definitely not talking right now. So I feel like for a lot of you, you haven't heard from this person that you're dealing with here in love. So right now I feel like your person here is in contemplation mode. The next card, when I clarified the wheel here, was the Hermit. So definitely they've taken a step back here. You've taken a step back from this connection with this person. I feel like really what's on this person's mind here, as you can see, should I spin the wheel forward? Should I move forward here with Leo? Should I take this risk, right? So this is, he's playing roulette here with the mice, and it's like, um, I'm really afraid to lose because in this card here, the mice are winning, like all the chips are on their side. So I feel like on some level here, I feel like a person is wondering whether or not it's worth the risk to move things forward with you or not. I feel like that's really what they're thinking about. Am I going to lose is really what I'm getting off this card. As well, I feel like with that light bulb in the background, that this person is being, I feel like, in the energy of knowing that they need to make a decision here soon. Like I'm getting, time is ticking here. And we did get that on the Four of Swords that came out. There's a clock on that card. So like I mentioned, when I clarified the wheel here and your person's feelings, the Hermit came out. So I feel like this person is spending a lot of time trying to figure out what and why am I so tied to Leo here? Why can't I let Leo go? Why can't I move forward here? Why am I so stuck on this situation with Leo? I feel like this person is spending a lot of time thinking about things under the surface. So, the Hermit is somebody that really takes the time to go within to try and really figure things out. So I feel like the person that you're dealing with here, Leo in love, definitely a thinker. So it definitely could be somebody with air in their chart, like overthinking, is really what I'm getting here. This person really trying to take the time to figure out what it is about this connection with you, because when I clarified the Hermit, we got the Devil and the Six of Cups. So there's definitely something very special about this relationship. I feel like definitely could have started out as a physical relationship. I feel like in this person's heart, in this cat's heart, in this card, this person knows that there's something special tying you and them together, and they're just like in the mental energy of trying to figure out why. They just can't figure out why. Like, so I feel like they're really in the energy of going around and around in their head, trying to figure out why, what it is, trying to pinpoint what it is about Leo, why I can't let go of the situation, or why Leo is so stuck on me, or what this connection is, what does this mean? Because with that Six of Cups, there's 6 cups in this card here, and this cat keeps getting drawn to this one cup, right? Like there's something familiar about this cup, and I can't put my finger on it. I can't figure out why, like what it is. Um, so I feel like, yeah, with that Wheel of Fortune card too, they might be coming into the realization like there's a reason why they met you, Leo. And I feel like perhaps, Leo, you know what the reason is, or you have a better understanding of what that reason is. Um, and this person is like ding dong, like the light bulb going off, and really trying to figure out what it is about you and this relationship. Like what is so special about it? Why is Leo so drawn to me? Why am I so drawn to Leo? Why can't I, walk away from Leo? So, all right. So the next card that came out here in your person's energy was the Three of Swords. As you can see in this card, this cat is dodging those Three of Swords. The cat is up above. The Three of Swords, did indirectly hit their heart. So I feel like on some level here, Leo, this person had no intention, I feel, of, falling for you or falling in love with you or having these emotions for you. I feel like they've done their best to like avoid that. So definitely could be dealing with somebody who has avoidant attachment style, or somebody who, goes out of their way to try and dodge those swords, right? So definitely this person has some issues. I feel like some deep wounds about, loving people equals loss, like something along those lines. And, I feel like they're doing their best here to possibly deal with that. I feel like that definitely could have been one of the reasons why you met this person, is that your presence in their life was to kind of force them to deal with, um, those feelings that they don't want to, that are coming to the surface, but they are trying to heal them. So I do like that with the Four of Swords. And again, time, I feel like time is very important right now. It's a very important time, I feel, in this connection with you, Leo. They are feeling like they need to wake up from this nap. I feel like they are realizing they can't be in this cat nap forever, right? Like they need to wake up. So again, and I feel like spirit or the universe is pushing this person into a situation where they're going to need to make a decision. So it's funny too that I say that, because in your energy, the Tower card came out. So we'll talk about your feelings here in a minute. But this person, the Two of Wands, so they are trying to figure out, like, put the connect the dots is really what I'm getting off this card. So I feel like they are trying to go back and forth. Like, as you can see, all of these papers on the floor, they keep, trying to figure out how to move forward. So they keep thinking about it. But as you can see in this card, he just keeps drawing a new map, but he's not doing anything, right? Like this person's not taking any action. They just keep thinking about it, but not doing anything. And then when I clarified this card, we have the King of Pentacles. So the reason I feel like the King of Pentacles is clarifying this card is because this person, like, as much as they want the wheel to move, it's like, they're stuck. I feel like in this King of Pentacles energy of like, I could lose my stability. This feels unstable, or I don't know where I'm going. I don't know, So when this person, feels unstable, that I feel like it's almost like they don't know how to move forward. So when they're lacking stability, when they're feeling emotional, or they're feeling like the ground beneath them is not stable, they sit in inaction. So that's them feeling overwhelmed and not being able to know what direction to go in order to kind of reground themselves, in order to know what to do. And again, I feel like that's That's kind of where things are right now, I feel. And then we have the Queen of Cups here and the Chariot. So for some of you, this person could definitely possibly have somebody else. Doesn't have to be somebody who's emotionally not stable, I want to say, because in this Queen of Cups card, you can see that things are very rocky right now. So again, this could be your person. If this person's not in a third party that you know of, then this person is just really trying to deal with their emotions, and I feel like, they are overwhelming them in this card. Like this cat is just keeps looking back at the past. So I feel like on some level here, this person, whoever hurt them in the past, I feel like they're having a hard time looking to the future because, they just are overwhelmed. I feel like feelings overwhelm this person for sure. And again, if this is a third party, this person that is in their life is, you know, causing this stormy. I'm kind of getting this stormy card off of this Queen of Cups. Um, and then we have the Chariot. So, yeah, trying to figure out how to move forward, right? With all of these feelings. I feel like they want success here with you, Leo. I feel like they want to try and heal the situation with you. And for some of you, if this person has another person in their energy and this is third party, this person is possibly in the energy of like, well, I feel stable with this other person, so I don't want to take this chance or take this risk because then I'm going to feel unstable if I move towards Leo. This is a big risk, right? They could be also having to give up a lot in order for you and them to be together. So that might also have to do with money, stability, and it's almost like I'll stay with this other person in this situation because it makes me feel stable, but I'm not happy. But, you know, it also is a safe place. And so it's kind of really that energy here, Leo, that when, it's kind of the Nine of Swords energy, because in the original Nine of Swords, it's the energy of somebody not being happy in the situation that they're in, but not being unhappy enough to get off that couch or get out of that bed and make a change. So it's really the energy of somebody wanting to stay in their comfort zone, kind of hide here, have a cat nap, not deal with their overwhelming feelings and trying to keep pushing everything down and being frozen. So this person is not being able to like find their feet and move forward because they're not necessarily feeling emotionally grounded right now. And I feel like this person really does have a lot of attraction for you. They have a lot of feelings for you. I just feel like they just don't know what their next move is. And that's why I feel like they're sitting in hermit mode, trying to figure out, you know, what to do here. So, but I did see in their actions that I feel like they are going to come forward here soon. So, all right, Leah, let's move on to you here. So, in your feelings, the Tower came out. So, this is really, that Mars energy. I feel like for a lot of you, you intentionally push this lamp over. So, take it how it resonates here, Leo. I feel like you pushed this person a little bit here, if I'm being honest. I feel like for a lot of you, you knew exactly what you were doing. So, whether this was a conscious thing or unconsciously, I feel like creating this tower, it was intentional on some level. Because the next card out is the High Priestess, so I feel like you knew exactly what you were doing here on some level, and that this was going to force the situation to either move into something else and or come to an end. So I feel like right now, you and this person are not talking, like I already mentioned. And I feel like you're really in the energy of, okay, like, so what is this person going to do now? Are they going to actually try and mend the situation with me? Or am I just going to move on? So You do miss this person now, Leo. So that Five of Cups, there's a part of you here that was like, I had to do what I had to do in this situation for me, for my peace of mind, for my own serenity. Um, I just can't, I just can't keep doing this with this person. But at the same token, that Two of Cups energy, knowing that, this was going to break your heart in order to do this. Um, because I feel like with that Two of Cups that are there, I feel like for a lot of you, you definitely feel like this is your person. So I feel like for a lot of you, this was kind of like you slaying that dragon. Like, I need to choose me in this moment, and really put my trust in the universe here. This person's meant to be in my life. I feel like they'll be back, in the right way with the right energy. And in the meantime, here with the Ace of Wands, I'm just going to try and focus on the things that light me up and, you know, find that spark, open my third eye. So for some of you, definitely could be very spiritual. Obviously, if you're watching tarot readings, you're probably a little bit more spiritual than the average. But again, following your heart, following your passion, I feel like for a lot of you, not giving up on this person. I feel like for a lot of you, you have space in your heart for this person. And again, trusting, surrendering to the universe, opening your third eye here. So for some of you, definitely could be a reader, could be doing, spiritual work on yourself and or on others, or just be in that realm in some way, shape, or form. So, and again, trusting your intuition. So as you can see on both of these cards, on these Ace of Wands and the High Priestess here, you know, both of them have something on their forehead, something to do with third eye. So I definitely feel like trusting your intuition here, surrendering to the universe, and realizing that I can't control this person. I can't control the outcome. I'd like to be with this person, but if it's meant to come back around, this person will show up. And just having that trust and trusting the universe here is really what I'm getting here. So when I asked about your person's actions, it was these ones. The Ten of Pentacles came out. Hopefully you guys can see that. So again, this really, gives me the energy of this person sitting in their comfort zone here with that Ten of Pentacles. Just enjoying life. I'm just gonna take like a pause here and like clean myself. I'm really not, in a rush to really do much. I've got everything that I need here, so I'm not really gonna make any change, right? But the next card out actually was the Eight of Cups. So I feel like this person is waking up here. So as you can see in this card, the cat is, possibly going down a path they're not really sure about. And I feel like this is this person taking that leap of faith, I feel, towards you here, Leo, leaving behind these 8 empty cups. And as you can see on these cards, I don't know if you guys can see very good, but these cups they all have a frown on them. So whatever situation this person was in, like I mentioned already, they're not happy, right? They really aren't happy. So I feel like this person is realizing their happiness here lies with you and not in this whoever they were in the Ten of Pentacles with before, if that was a third party and it was this Queen of Cups. And again, don't get caught up in gender. For those of you that it wasn't a third party, again, this really talks about them leaving that comfort zone. This person is realizing that they need to walk away from this situation in order to get their Ten of Cups, right? The next card out here in actions was the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is feeling a little bit more adventurous now with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like they are wondering, could it really work with Leo? So I feel like you've piqued their interest here. I feel like they, can't get you off their mind here, Leo. They want to, put something out into the universe in the 3D. Like, I feel like it's almost like the energy of, well, how do I know if I don't go for it? Like, if I don't take that chance in love, how am I going to know whether or not this could really, net me a large pentacle here? So I feel like, this is really them looking at the Ace of Pentacles. Like, I see the potential here in this relationship with Leo. I should really make an effort, because if I don't go down this road, I'm not going to know, what could have been, right? It's really that coulda, woulda, like, and I can't turn my back on that. So I feel like in this, he's got the wings, willing to kind of take that chance now. So I feel like this person is going to reach out to you, Leo, for some of you. I feel like if you haven't seen this person in the 3D, definitely there will be a message, I feel, some kind of offering, right? Because Pentacles is something in the physical. So I feel like for a lot of you, this person may reach out to you to get together, that they need to talk to you. They want to see you in person, because the next card was the Fool. So I feel like this person is going to reach out to you and want to talk to you. Definitely could be about their feelings here with the King of Cups. So I feel like for a lot of you, definitely might be getting a request from them to, meet in the 3D to talk about these things, whether or not, you have any feelings left for them. I feel like they almost want to know if you have any feelings left for them. Because in this King of Cups, the cup is empty. He's sitting on top of that island. So I feel like on some level here, this person kind of wants reassurance from you here, Leo, that you still would be open to having a new beginning with them. So I feel like that's something they might say to you. Like, do you still feel the same way about me? So I feel like this is almost gives me the energy of wanting to see each other in person, to kind of get a temperature check, like, okay, do I still feel this crazy attraction to Leo? Does Leo still feel this way about me? And kind of going from there. So I feel like that's why this person wants to see you in person, or why I'm getting that. And in your actions here, we have Three of Cups. So this is really you wanting to see this person, wanting to hear what they have to say, wanting to socialize, wanting to spend some time with this person. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are wanting, reconciliation with this person. You do want to see them as well. And the rest of your cards here, Leo, was the Nine of Swords. And I feel like you are going to be feeling pretty nervous about this. So I feel like definitely a sleepless night. Like, if you're meeting this person, like, in 2 days, or you agree to see them, I feel like you are going to be pretty stressed out. So I'm not going to lie here. I have to honor what comes out in the cards. And I feel like this is really going to be an emotional time for you to see this person, because we have the Seven of Swords coming out. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like, it's almost you, you know, facing your fears here with that Seven of Swords. Can I trust this person again? Is this going to trigger me again? I've already done a lot of healing. Can I trust this person? And if you do 9 minus 7, we get the Two of Swords. So I feel like you are going to need to make a decision. I guess a decision, do I meet with this person? Is it worth it? And then the other decision might be, after having this conversation and seeing this person, can I trust what they told me? Can I move forward with this person? Is that the best thing for me in this situation with this person? Can we both move past, what has happened between us in order to kind of have this new beginning? So that's also a question I feel to ask. When I asked for advice from Spirit here, the Treasure Island card came out, but this is a number 9 card. So this really talks about you discovering. I feel like this time apart from this person has really caused you to really evaluate what it is that makes you happy, because you can see in this treasure chest, all of these hearts are flying out, but it's a 9 card. So it's really more about you than this person. And, can I, is this really going to fulfill me? So I feel like now you know what is really going to make you happy, what isn't going to make you happy. And I feel like Spirit's asking you to examine those two things and kind of come to some decision here about what it is exactly that you want and be sure that this is exactly what you want. So is this person going to be able to show up for you exactly how you want? Or can you and them meet in the middle, come to some kind of, I want to say, that your needs are getting met and their needs are also getting met? Like, can you come to some kind of agreement here? Because I feel like in the past, this person wasn't necessarily showing up how they should or how you had hoped they should. This can also talk about you being in an independent energy now where, like, your heart is full. You do, see your own worth. You are empowered. You are embracing your independence. And maybe now you can be more balanced, with this person. You're not needing this person's approval or needing their constant attention because now you've spent enough time working on yourself and realizing that, that happiness has to come within you. So now you're kind of coming to this relationship in a different energy. But again, I feel like there are fears here still. And I don't know if it's because this person, definitely could be triggering you. They could have triggered you in the past. I feel like they definitely did here. And for some of you, that might be why you are now on a spiritual journey. So again, take it how it resonates. So when I asked for your sacred symbol, and I wish I wish you could see that both of these cards came out together, that doesn't happen very often. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, if you feel like you are on the TF journey, you feel like this is your person. And we got the growth card. So I feel like this person is growing. You're pushing them to grow here, Leo. They're pushing you to grow. And that's definitely, the main reason why somebody comes into your life. People come into your life for a reason. You know, there's always something that you're supposed to learn and or grow from. And I feel like this person is finally growing. So I do like that Hermit card came out, because I definitely feel like in the past, this, person that you're dealing with definitely could have been more about themselves and like not so much about not really thinking about somebody else's feelings. And I feel like they're taking the time to also reflect on that. And then we have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So again, I feel like, this relationship is developing, things are changing. The bottom of the sacred symbol was the death card and then transformation and the full moon. So, and it's funny because the full moon is on the 17th, which is when this reading comes out. So I feel like definitely could hear from this person during that time, that week. And then this is the week of this reading, which is the 13th to the 20th. So when I asked about messages from your person, we got, I cry at night. This could be you or them. What do you see in me? I don't know who I am anymore. I am better with my mind than my heart. And I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. So I feel like this person is realizing all of these things. So yeah, expect to hear from your person here, Leo. And I guess moving forward, just gonna need to make that decision for yourself, what exactly it is that, is gonna make you happy here in the long run. But I definitely feel like you want to hear your person out. So I do feel like for a lot of you, you will agree to see this person or have this conversation. So, all right, guys, I hope this message helped. Hopefully it resonated. If it did resonate, if you could hit the like button, that just kind of lets me know as a reader that, it was on the money. And as always, like I mentioned, I do personal reads, so feel free to reach out to me. My email is in the description of this video. And as always, guys, take care, and I'll see you in your next weekly.